Welcome back to the class with Uzma ma'am. In this class today we are going to learn about chapter number 9 of your life skill, okay? Sadness with depression. Okay, everyone just open chapter number 9. Let's start the chapter, students. Chapter 9, dealing with sadness and depression. Okay, so very firstly, what is the meaning of sadness and depression? Sadness means feeling of being unhappy. And what is the meaning of depression? Depression means it is a medical condition in which a person has deep feeling of sorrow and lack of energy. Okay, before starting the chapter, I just want to tell you, at that time, at that age, you all are basically the adolescent age. At that time, you people are taking all the things, all the uh, all the things, or we can say all little things of your life very closely to your heart. All because of that you feel depressed and sad every time. Okay, the third one is hopeless. Let's come to the conceptual term. What is the meaning of hopeless? Feeling of despair and inability to deal with sadness means at that time you people are feel so much low, and you people are think that you people are worthless and you are not able to solve any problem, or you are thinking that you are nothing in your life. Matlab you are not having anything in your life. Okay, the fourth one is insomnia. Insomnia, what is the meaning of that? Inability to fall asleep or stay asleep. At that time, basically, you people are having a problem that you are not taking proper, we can say, sleep. You are not taking proper sleep at night. You are not feeling a sleepy even, and a whole day you feel sleepy, but at that time when you have to sleep you didn't feel sleep. And the last one, coping strategy and action or thought process for dealing with the problem. At that time you people are panic with the little things, and you are not able to solve your problem because at that time you people are facing short tempered problem, or you short tempered problem basically. Okay, now basically, what is the basic building understanding of this chapter? Very rarely will you have a day where everything goes smoothly. At that age, at this time where you all have, basically you don't feel any day without any problem. High and low, frustration, delay, disappointments, excitement are all bundled up together in our day-to-day lives. Normally, we take all this in our stride and look forward to the next day. Basically, we take all the things in our mind and take a depression or take a sadness of all because of that. Okay, now, what is the meaning of sadness and depression? As I already told you, these days the two terms sadness and depression are used interchangeably. However, medically speaking, there is a vast difference between them. We thought that sadness and depression both are same, but according to the medical science, or we can say according to the medical, it is a completely different. Sadness is usually caused by a specific trigger, or such a fight with your mother, your father, and with your friends. Okay, and what is the meaning of a depression? Depression is such a more complicated in term of mental health. Actually, it is a mental problem in which people and actual illness feel illness, which is treatable with a medication and counseling therapy. Okay, now come to the story that you have to read. I choose to be happy. Rena and Tina were 12 years old twin sisters who lived with their parents and had a comfortable life. However, all was not as it looked. Their father had anger issues. He would lose his temper easily and get into a rage. When he had such an episode, he would throw things, hit and push their mother, and scream at all of them. This usually happened after he came back from the work. In late evenings, usually around the twins' dinner time, they saw that the smallest of things could flare up their father. Even their mother crying and request would not work. Eventually, Rena and Tina would be sent to their room to bed. This kind of episode happened twice a week on average. While Rena would go off to sleep, Tina would stay awake and listen to the shouting and feel disturbed. In the morning, their father would be back to normal and talk sweetly with them, sometimes apologize of their mistakes and sometimes just pretend that nothing had happened. Here as well, Rina would happily accept the peace and carry as usual to the school and enjoy her day until the next fight would take place. When she would be away from home, she would forget all these and stay cheerful. However, Tina was very confused and upset by frequent roller coaster. She was Rena being normal, and this upset her even more because she could not detach herself from the situation at home. Slowly, Tina becomes quieter and quieter and started missing meals. She would stay alone in her room and just look out of the window. She felt worthless and weak because she could not handle things as well as Rina. Trina grades started slipping, and her teachers started to notice the vast difference between the sisters' behavior. Gradually, Rina noticed that Tina was always crying and did not show interest in playing, shopping, or coloring things they had loved doing together. Rina spoke to their teacher about it, and the teacher sent Tina to the counselor. The counselor spoke to each of them separately because Tina would not speak up, and eventually the counselor understood their family problem. She realized that while one twin had managed to cope up with the family conflict, the other twin had sunk into depression. She slowly started to teach Tina ways to cope with the situation. The first thing is that meditation for 10 to 15 minutes every day. Schedule at least 30 minutes of exercise every day. Talk to your classmates, think of your parents. Do not doubt that your parents love you. Your understand that it is normal to feel confused and scared. Accept that you cannot change people or situation. Hold on to each other and support each other through the fights. So basically, students, what we have to do, we have to handle the situation in a very proper and in a very calm manner. If we take all the things to our heart closely, so we are not able to survive in this life. Okay, very firstly we have to keep in this mind whatever the situation are, we have to solve the situation, or we have to take all the things in a very proper manner, or we can say in a very easy manner, so we can handle all the situation calmly. Okay, just go through the situation and try to solve the problem. Don't take anything to your mind, because it will disturb or it will ruin your own life. No other will harm about this kind of we can say this kind of habit only destroy your life, nothing will be affected. Okay, so just read this chapter thoroughly, and I'm going to send the PDF of this chapter, and you have to complete this PDF in your classwork copy. Okay, then bye bye, have a good day, students.